Good morning. It's December 9th. I've gotten a lot of inquiries on this Lake Drive, and it did go under contract. So because of this interest, I'm going to prepare a video now that's going to cover all the 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes in this same criteria so that if you're shopping, you can see what you can look at. And if you're interested, you can reach out to me, and I'll see if I can help you achieve your goals. We're going to talk a little bit about the market first. There's 4,081 houses available. If you look down into the corner of the screen, see my cursor, 4,081. I always do an analysis of the market at the beginning of all of my videos. There's 1,382 properties that are pending, and this is a lowish number. And then we want to look at the 30-day solds. The good thing is, well, I don't know if it's good, but the one thing is that there's 50 less listings available than there were last week. So the 30-day solds are 1,125, and this is a very low number. It just goes to show the market is suffering from the storms and the insurance and the taxes, and we are not seeing tremendous numbers of snowbirds down here yet. We had a really cold market, a cold weather up north, and that usually drives a lot of people down here, but we are not seeing it yet. All right, so we're going to assume that a buyer in this price range is going to be looking for something in this price range. So I'm going to use $250,000 as the limit. And now the challenge here is to compare apples to apples. So that means we want to compare single-family homes to single-family homes, and we want to compare mobile homes to mobile homes. Now, if you came in on this property, Lake Drive, and that's who I'm making this video for, it's the, 15 or 20 people that inquired about this property, then you're looking for a move-in ready property. So, and you want at least 3 bedrooms. So in the single family market, there are 98 properties that are 3 bedrooms. The challenge or the problem is we're going to get all the junk, all the ones that are cash only. And if you're looking for a move-in ready property, it's likely that you're not going to be a buyer of something that's cash only that needs work. This brings us down to 58 properties. Let's assume everybody wants 2 bathrooms. If you are willing to take a 1-bathroom home, you're actually at a advantage because most people don't want a 1-bathroom home. So the competition for 1-bathroom homes is not very aggressive. Now, if you're willing to spend $250,000 for a 3-bedroom, you're willing to spend $250,000 for a 4-bedroom. So let's see what happens when we add, we get 2 more property listings. Now, this market and the insurance market is such that you should not buy a home in the flood zone. So I'm going to take the flood zones out, and that brings us down to 27 properties. So let's take a look at them. All right, on Hicks Road, multiple offers, highest and best is due by tonight. This is a pricing strategy to get a lot of offers. So it's unlikely that this is going to go to a regular person, or it's going to go to a cash buyer, and we're not cash buyers, or we're likely not cash buyers. All right, here we go. Beacon Lakes North. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 1-car garage. It's going to have a new roof for $211,000. Not a flood zone because there are no flood zones in here. Moon Lake on Banbury, $224,000. And these compare favorably with the Lake Drive property that you likely inquired on. This has been for 3 days. This is only 816 square feet. I know you can get 1,500 square feet or so, 1,400 square feet for below $250,000. This is $229,000. It's been on the market for 3 days. It's only 976 square feet. I know this property, Starlight. This is it says real estate owned, which is code for bank owned. On the market for 80 days. This is pretty rough, but they are saying it will go FHA. I don't know if we believe it, but there it is. Colonial Hills, great neighborhood, $230,000. Been on the market for 54 days. Old Grove, Corson Avenue, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,130 square feet. And this is $231,000. Gulf Highlands, $234,000. It's been on the market for 21 days. And if you watch my videos or if you talk to me, you know I'm a big proponent of watching the days on market. All the good deals went under contract the first week. So none of these that have long days on market have attracted the buyers to suck it off the market. So 105 days in Forest Hills, a nice neighborhood. Dade City, awfully mobile home looking-ish, but we're going to skip that. Brown Acres on Zimmerman, pretty much a main road, 1,490 square feet. So here's a good deal in the sense that if you look up here at my cursor, it says list price per square foot, $159. This is the cheapest property we've seen based on price per square foot. So, when you're shopping, is 200,000 more than 225,000? Well, of course not. 200,000 is less than 225,000. But if the square footage is substantially different, the higher priced house could be cheaper on a price per square foot basis. All right, here in the Meadows, $238,000. This is $173 a square foot. It's got that bedroom upstairs they added. Okay, Fox Den. This is $163 a square foot. It's $240,000. It's been on the market for 110 days. And this is the first 4-bedroom home that we've seen. Tiny little kitchen there. And this is in Beacon Woods. It's $280 a year to live in that neighborhood. Brown Acres, $240,000, been on the market for 177 days. Because it's only 1,030 square feet, it works out to $233 a square foot, a significant difference to the $159 or the $170 a square foot we were just looking at. Here's $181 a square foot, been on the market for 38 days. This is in Gulf Highlands, right off 19, behind the Steak and Shake. Gulf Highlands again, $240,000. This is $163 a square foot. And if you want the most bang for your buck, it's going to be by watching the list price per square foot. $240,000. Jasmine Lakes, nice neighborhood. $245,000. You know what I didn't do? I didn't add, this one here, like this one. There's no garage. And in many ways, if you can get a garage, it's better than if you can't. Jasmine Heights, Embassy, another no garage. Orangewood Village, on the market for 96 days. That's another thing. If you're looking at making offers, then looking at the ones with a lot of days on market, you don't know that they're motivated, but we know they can't sell it. So it's more likely that you can get a deal on one where it's been on the market for a while. Then if it's brand new and you try to make a lowball offer, it's just unlikely that you're going to be very lucky. All right, now for comparison purposes, we always look at the pendings and the solds. So let's look at this. Zephyr's Hills, $199,000. Holiday, $199,000. It'd be worth actually looking at these just for the days on market. 98 days on the market. 31 days on the market. All right, Reef Drive. This is the first one that has gone into contract. Took 82 days. It has a garage, 1,200 square feet. And what I would do if you do reach out, all right, here's a 2-car garage. And this is a great hood where this one is. I don't remember ever seeing this house. It's very memorable looking. How about that? But this is 1 day on the market. There you go. That's why I haven't seen it. I will not forget it when I see it again because that's a brown house. But anyway, if you reach out to me, I'll profile you. I'll find out what you're interested in. The way that I look at real estate is kind of the Burger King school of real estate, or I do the Burger King model, and that is you're going to have it your way or you're not going to buy it. I don't want to say I don't care what you buy. I just want you to be happy. I want you to buy what you want. Look at this one. Went under contract in 8 days at $154 a square foot. That's a tremendous value for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a 2-car garage. Very exciting. To me, this is, oh my God, a 322 for under $160 a square foot. Here's another 322. This one's a little bit more because it's smaller. All right, so there's a lot of choice. Well, these are not choices. These are the pendings. And what this does is this tells us what's going on in the marketplace. So let's go back 30 days to see what's happening in the solds. There have been 8 properties that have sold. And you know what? Let's do this. Let's go even closer in. So there's only been 8 properties that are 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, that sold in the last 37 days that were listed below $250,000. This one's $219,000 and it sold for $219,000. Look at this. They were asking $275,000 and this sold for $220,000. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2-car garage, 1,300 square feet. Beacon Woods Village. This is one of those townhouse villa style properties. I think I even looked at this one. It's 0 lot line, low maintenance, $340 a year. So this one has gone up. This was a non-flood zone. They were asking $219,000 and it sold for $220,000 over the asking price. Now that might have happened because the seller asked for closing fees, which is one way if you don't have closing fees. And by the way, if you're looking for mortgage money, FHA has a really good product for those of us in Pasco County. That's no money down. I mean, there's no money down sounds cheap, but it is a little more expensive because of the private mortgage insurance. And I hate to be jumping around on you. This one went under contract in 3 days at full price. This was actually a pretty good deal. And Jasmine Trails, very smart buyer got that one. Jasmine Lakes, $230,000, asking $230,000, went under contract. It sold for $169 a square foot. Coventry, 6 days on the market to go pending for more than the asking price. Here's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 2-car garage for $240,000. This sold for $163 a square foot. And that's surprising. It was on the market for 205 days. And then finally, Siesta Terrace sold for $203 a square foot. Okay, so by now, most of you have hung up or stopped watching it, but I want to go ahead and keep going for the purpose of those of you who really are trying to find something. And if you called in or reached out regarding the property on Lake Drive, it means that you're open to a mobile home. So, interestingly, let's go to the actives. And there's something wrong with my search, so we're going to clear the search. We're going to start all over. Active. We're going to get $250,000 or less. We're going to do Pasco County only. And I am Mr. Pasco. Okay, we can't buy in a flood zone. You just got to trust me that the flood zones are very expensive. You're going to spend an extra $300, $500, $1,000 a month for flood insurance, and nobody can afford that. I mean, obviously you can possibly afford it, but it's just crazy to buy it. So we're down to, let's add the modular homes. There aren't any. All right, we want to get at least 3 bedrooms at 70. We're willing to take 4 bedrooms. That brings us up to 76 properties. And let's say we want to have at least 2 bathrooms. That brings us down to 72, but we're willing to accept 3 bathrooms. Got 3 new listings out of that. And for the purpose of looking at the best deals, in my opinion, if you're buying a mobile home, you deserve or want land. There's 11 of them that are 1/4 of an acre. And there's some that are 1/2 an acre. and there's 3 that are full acre. Now, what we didn't do, see, we're going to get all those cash deals. We want to make sure it's move-in ready. So by adding FHA, which means move-in ready, we're going to get a much bigger list. So I'm going to say these 4, I haven't looked at them, are going to be the ones that we want to look at. Let's take a look at it. Codell and Moon Lake is a brand new, never built, been on the market for $678, and I don't think this is real. This has got to be a way that there's some builder is bringing in buyers. So if you're interested in this, I'd be happy to go and do the homework on it for you. All right, this is off of, this is in Kent, which is in Spring Hill. And I actually, oh, look at that. So 1 to 2 acres. Interestingly, they did not put zoned for horses. And if you watch my videos, you know I'm a big proponent that if you want to buy a zone for horses, find the ones that don't say zone for horses, because if this says zone for horses, this would likely have sold already. And it is zoned for horses, I assure you. All right, in Moon Lake, $215,000 for a 2007 double wide. Oh, I know where this is. Yeah, I know exactly where this is. This is right on Lake Drive. Motivates seller, bring all offers. And then we have Deason. A pun would be, this is a decent house. $250,000, been on the market for 195 days, 1,600 square feet. It's $154 a square foot, and it's an acre. And it is zoned agricultural, and it does not say zoned for horses. And that would be a heck of a thing to be the seller of a product like this and not have it coded that way. So now we're going to look at what's on a 1/4 of an acre less. Now there are 20 here. Let's just look at the best ones. So let's say the best ones are the ones that are newer. So let's say 1997 or newer. 12 of them. So let's take a look at these. Now these are going to be on smaller lots, but $132,000 on New York. And this, you own the land, $132,000. And it'll go FHA, which means that it's in better condition than if it was a cash-only deal. You know what I didn't do? I didn't check to see if it's 55 and older. Wayward Wind Mobile Homes in Zephyr Hills. Yeah, I should definitely have. We're getting a lot of parks. Moon Lake. 2024. This is a brand new home. Single wide. $191,000. This thing's only 900 square feet. I suggest there's probably some better opportunity. Moon Lake on Jerome. I think I know this one. Yeah, this is nice-ish. $220,000, $145 a square foot. 1,500 square feet. I think $145 a square foot was the cheapest one. But we know we can get a block home for $160, $170 a square foot. So perhaps, look at it, brand new home, 2025. This one isn't even there yet. This is year built, 2024, 2025. Landis in Zephyr Hills. Tippecanoe. Yeah, it's likely some of these are in 55 and older communities, so I messed up. Unless you're 55 and older, which would be great, I'll be happy to help you. I'm Randy Jenkins. I make these videos so that I can go 1 on 10 people or 1 on 20 people, and I don't have to have this one-on-one. Although you call me, I'm going to do one-on-one, and I'm going to show you what's out there, what your options are, and what I think is a good deal. Have a great day. Bye now.